Yeah, guys. Before starting the session, can we have your introduction, self-introduction, please? Just 1 minute is enough, each and everyone.
Hi sir, I'm Sri.
Yeah, hi.
I'm working in Infosys now.
Okay. So, in Infosys, which platform you're working as of now?
Uh, it is a service based.
Okay. So, I mean, is it IT or non-IT? I'm asking.
Non-IT.
Non-IT. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Shri. And how long you're
Yes,
working
sir.
in Infosys?
It's been 1.5 month, 1.5 year. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, thank you, Shri.
Okay, sir.
And remaining, please, just 1 minute is enough because I just want to understand either you have a technical background
Help
or not.
ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡವನವ್ರ. Hi sir,
Yeah, hi.
myself P. Srinivas sir.
Okay,
I had I had completed my MBA sir in
okay,
2020 passed out sir.
okay,
Through campus drive I had selected for Reliance sir as a enterprise sales officer sir.
okay,
I had an work experience of 1 year sir. Later on I quit that job and looking for trying to switch to software field sir.
okay. So you're also non-IT background, right?
Completely non-IT
Yeah,
background, sir.
okay. Thank you, Srinivas.
Yes.
And
Thank you,
remaining,
sir.
please.
Yes, sir. I'm Srikanth.
Yeah, hi, Srikanth.
Yeah, actually, I'm working as a state street services private limited.
Srikanth, can you please little bit louder?
Yeah, hello, I'm Srikanth. I'm working as a state street services private limited, Hyderabad.
Okay,
Yeah, actually,
you are able to see my screen, guys.
Yes, sir. It's visible.
yeah,
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. So today we'll learn just demo of Salesforce. I mean, what is Salesforce and what is cloud computing, why they are using, etc., etc. So I hope everyone new to the Salesforce. So this will be very easy to understand, and when you are starting doing the work, that will be you can enjoy very well while you are doing the work. I mean. When you are starting the work, you will not get bored anything in Salesforce. That's what I can give that assurance. Okay, so just have a look on this. We'll start with cloud computing and Salesforce, guys. This is a demo session only, but this won't be one way communication. It will be a two-way communication. I need answers from your side as well whenever it's required. So cloud computing, what do you know about cloud computing?
yeah,
Whatever
it's
you know, you
using
can tell. No issues.
yeah, it's using internet.
Yes. Apart from that,
Sir, cloud means storing of data, big data in clouds.
yeah, exactly. To store the data services, to store the data, we can use cloud. Then apart from that, okay. Thank you for the answers, guys. That's enough. And so, cloud in the sense, whichever services we are using by internet, by using internet, whatever we are doing, that will be cloud-based services. So all cloud-based services, they need softwares. For example, if you want to do anything, if you want to work on any application, what we'll do first? First we'll do is we'll install. Just take an example. If it is if you are the person, if you want to work on application, what you will do on in laptop or PC? First, you will install any application, right? Then you can start the work. Then you can save somewhere, somewhere in the sense in laptop or PC. Okay, these are normal strategy. I mean, whenever you want to work on applications. So when we are coming into cloud services, we need softwares. So once we have installed the application or software, by using cloud, by using internet, we can working on those softwares. So those services will call as cloud computing. Got it? So for example, uh, okay, let me make it in simple way. So cloud in the sense, cloud computing in the sense, whichever services we are using by internet, will call those services as cloud computing. And softwares automated the business, whichever the business has been automated through softwares. By using internet, we can use those softwares. So we have two types of applications. While coming to applications, we have two types of applications. One is on-premise applications, and second one is on-demand applications or cloud applications. So coming to on-premise applications, in the sense, we required pre-installation of the software in the device, any whatever, any PC or any PC or laptop, etc., etc. So without installation of any software or any application, it won't be used for on-premise applications. Example: MS Office. If you want to work on Excel sheet or WordPad, etc., we need to buy MS Office software, and we need to install our PC or our laptop. Then we can start using the application without using any internet connection. If you install the MS Office, you can work on it. If you want to send a mail, etc., for that we can use the internet. Same thing, WhatsApp as well. We need to install the WhatsApp in the mobile. Then if we want to work, then we need data services, I mean internet. So drawback of on-premise applications: first thing, we need to install pre-installation, won't support all the devices, we can lose business and customer, upgrade problem. So whenever it get upgraded, upgrade version won't be available. We need to install again. We need to uninstall the present application, then we need to install the new application. But while coming to on demand applications, completely different than on-premise applications. We need not install anything. If we have browser and if we have internet connection, then we can use cloud services, like how we are using Zoom, I mean Salesforce. Also we can use same thing. Let me discuss remaining thing, then you can understand very easily. So while coming to on demand applications, if we have browser internet, we can start using the application. Like for example, like Gmail. If we have internet, and you can go to browser and you can start using Gmail, and you can use the Google services. Okay. So cloud computing. So now you can understand how to use the cloud services, and how software services, cloud software services are working, etc., etc. So coming to cloud computing, it's just a concept introduced the rental concept in IT industry. That means pay per use. For example, if you want to go to MS Office Excel, MS Office version, we need to buy license from MS Office. Then we need to install we need to install the MS Office in device, I mean laptop or PC, etc., etc. Then we can use it. Those like whenever we are buying any services, any software services, will be having license, and a certain period of time will be there, or else lifetime we can use those software services. But coming to cloud computing, it in cloud computing, we don't have any issue to buy any software. But here, whichever services we are using, for that only we can pay the service, we can pay the money to user. For example, if you move to any other country or any other state from your native, to live in that city or to survive in that city, we won't buy new house, we'll take it rental. Same way, in some other country or some other city, on whenever you are going out of your city, out of your native place, you can't buy any vehicle, right? You'll book Ola, or you can take one car for rent, and you'll go and you'll complete your work. Same like that. That concept they have introduced in IT industry. So it will be a pay-per-use concept. So whichever services you are using, whichever memory you are using for cloud services, for that only you are making the money to the cloud services people. Okay, it's a pay-per-use concept. So while coming to pay-per-use concept, what is the difference between these three on-premise applications and cloud class? See this pay-per-use services. Let me explain in some other method. Just think this is an organization. Just think this is an organization. So in this organization, they have one project. They got project from some other company. Just take example, IBM. Okay, IBM company, they gave one project to this company. So now what these people have to do? They're working on the project, and they gave project to. They have assigned the project to a few people, and they are working on the project. So once it is completed, then they will save the data somewhere. Then work will be completed. So once work will be completed, IBM people thought that, so these people will be good enough, having good knowledge. So let them continue this project with those people. So what these people have to do is they have to save the data of IBM project somewhere. So for this, they need to have one server room. For this, they need to have one server room. From there, for this, they need to maintain some infrastructure, and again, they need to provide a few cost services, etc., etc. So this is how one company will maintain the server. They'll maintain the security for the IBM. I mean, whenever one company is giving the project to us, they'll believe that data will be secured in this organization. So for that, they'll go with separate server room, and they'll save all the data in that server. So like that, they'll save the data for the concerned team, I mean concerned company. So now, coming to cloud services, cloud services are providing three classifications like SaaS, PaaS, IaaS. SaaS in the sense software as a services. So here, when IBM gave the work to these people, they'll be working on one software. Okay. So here, while coming to cloud computing, they need not to install any software. We can take the ready-made applications from cloud services, like softwares and rental. Whichever you need work for that. I mean, if you have any project, you will take help of cloud computing, and you can work on that particular platform, and you can save the data in server itself. Coming to pass in the sense platform as a services. Platform in the sense, for example, when you are installing MS Office, so you'll be working on MS Excel, that will be considered as a platform. Okay, and coming to platform as services in the sense, we'll be having programming language, technologies, and database tools, etc., etc. So To get this platform, we can take the rental in cloud services. And same way, IaaS in the sense infrastructure as a services. Just now, as we discussed, whenever we want to save some data, we need to maintain some server room, right? So, for that, in coming to cloud computing, cloud services, we need not to maintain any servers. So they are providing servers from their end. So to storage, to for storage space, performance features, security features, backup and restore, disaster recovery, everything they'll be taken care of by the cloud people. I mean cloud services. That too, whichever you are saving the data store, for them only you are paying to cloud people. So coming to on-demand, on-premise applications, we'll be having these many classifications in cloud services. These cloud services, we are getting the services from different vendors like Amazon Web Services, Salesforce.com, Google CRM, Google Services, Microsoft CRM, IBM, Oracle, Alibaba, GoDaddy, Citrix. We have a number of cloud vendors in the market. So in that, coming to Salesforce. Now this is just cloud computing overview. Now we'll discuss about Salesforce. So coming to Salesforce, just now as we discussed, for Salesforce we need not to install any application. If we have internet and browser, we can start using Salesforce application. So Salesforce CRM provides a complete solution. For that includes future solutions for marketing, sales, service, partner management and community management, etc. So generally, CRM is originally software for managing customer interactions. So CRM in the sense customer relationship management, to track customer data and their history, everything will go with CRM. So coming to Salesforce CRM, they'll update everything about the customer whichever they're doing the project. In the project, if they require any scheduling task, sending email, email alert, texting, etc., etc., all these things we can work on Salesforce. As we discussed just now, it is providing all three classifications of Salesforce. I mean cloud services like software as services, platform as services and infrastructure as services. And he is the founder of Salesforce, Mark Benioff. He started Salesforce early 2000s. I mean, he started ending of 99, and when he started the Salesforce, initial stage of Salesforce, his intention is to provide service for only sales background people. I mean, sales community, to give services to the sales community. They have started with Salesforce, but now they have running the Salesforce in all the communities like sales, marketing and health cloud, educational cloud, everywhere it is there now. And when they have started the company, they have was in San Francisco. Now more than 82,000 companies they're adopting the Salesforce. So currently they have 21 lakhs subscribers around the world. So these are the logos. As I said, from 99 to 2014, this was the Salesforce logo. Now they are showing this logo. So this is the difference between logos. Whenever you are seeing YouTube videos with this logo, you can understand that is before 2014 videos. And as we discussed just now, Salesforce providing different clouds like Sales Cloud, Service Cloud, Marketing Cloud, Community Cloud, Wave Analytics, apps and programs. So in this maximum Sales Cloud, Service Cloud only will be getting interview calls. Nowadays, Marketing Cloud also having good exposure in the market. So benefits of using Salesforce. As we discussed just now, it will be low cost, low risk, cloud based solution software service to buy. It supports all kind of browsers, and it will be support to all sales, service, partner management, etc. And fast result become it drains resource on high value, low cost and focus innovation. There is no hardware requirements either. So what makes Salesforce ideal for you? So compared with other CRM services, we have these advantages. advantage. As we just now we discussed, we'll be having upgrades while coming to on premises applications. There will only be upgrade options, but here automatically you get upgrade three times in a year. And out of the box customization CRM to run our own business in one place, scales with your business, add users when you need to have the users in the business, integrate with the best in class apps. If you want to integrate with any web pages, we can do it in Salesforce, and it's the best CRM solutions in the world as of now. Now currently it's a world's number one CRM, and compared with other CRMs SFDC, we don't have infrastructure in SFDC. We need not to work on hardware. We need not to get hardware and software. We need not to maintain any server room. Only thing is, if you have internet and browser, then you can start using Salesforce application. So coming to Salesforce course, we have two things now. As of now, admin and developer. So coming to admin part, we can see what is the data modeling and what is the security modules in Salesforce, automation process, etc., etc. Coming to development part, we have force.com application. There we can work on coding part. So coming to admin part, it will take minimum 30 days, and coming to developer part, it will take 45 days time. But now for your batch, I'm planning to complete both the things within 60 days. Apart from this, after completion of admin and development part, we'll going to start integration part. So this is all about Salesforce, and this is the Salesforce admin part. These are the things we are going to discuss. I mean, how to create apps, how to create objects, what could be the relationships and security modules, and automation process, etc., etc. So apart from this, we'll discuss about validation tools, data loader, data import wizard. I mean, how to import the data, how to insert the data, etc., etc. So coming to Salesforce classifications, just now, as we discussed, we have ready-made applications like sales, services, marketing. 1 minute. So sales cloud, service cloud, marketing cloud. We have CRM, we have different application, ready-made application from Salesforce side. And coming to PaaS, we have Force.com platform where we can working on our own applications. Like in case if you need different application for your business, we can start create our own application for our business in Salesforce by getting license from Salesforce, and we'll start using our application. And coming to programming languages, we have we have different programming languages: Apex programming and Visual Force programming. So coming to Apex programming, we can build the business logics, and whenever we need coding, we'll go with Apex programming. And Visual Force pages, whenever if it is required any integration with some other web pages, we can go with the Visual Force pages, Visual Force programming. So that is the reason we mentioned like this: design the user interface. So by using Visual Force programming, we can integrate with some other web pages as well. Coming to infrastructure as a services. So while we discussing about on-premise applications, we can store our data in our laptops or in our PC. But while we are working on Salesforce, where they will be saving the data. So here it is. We have three regions in Salesforce. I mean, to store the data depends on our locality. So they have three different regions. One is North America and Europe countries, Europe region, and Asia Pacific region. In these three regions, depends on our locality. They'll store the data, performance issues, everything they can store in these three regions. That too on dental basis. So these are the overview of Salesforce. Now, general information I'm saying. See, if you want to start any new, if you have a product and you want to start the business, if you want to enter in the market, so that time what we'll do, first thing, we need we need to track, or we need to target the people to get the customers in the market for our project. So for that, what we have to do, we need to first we need to start publishing our project to the people. We need to target the customers. So once we got the customers, what we have to do, we need to track the application, right? How can we need to track the customer data? So how can we track the customer data? If we have Excel sheet, we can make it all the things in Excel sheet. We can save there. We can store the data in Excel sheet. But if you have a huge huge customer database, and you want to give that, you want to store that customer data in one CRM. I mean, you want to maintain one particular CRM. So somebody suggested go to Salesforce, and it is the best CRM, local CRM. Then you went to Salesforce, and you got license from Salesforce people. So once you got the license from Salesforce side, you'll be getting username and password. So once you paid the money to Salesforce, those things charges will be like this. For Salesforce licenses, we have different charges. If it is starter version, we have different types of editions. So for starter version, they'll be charging $25 per month per user. Per month per user, not for entire organization. They'll not charge only $25. They'll charge $25 per month per user. Coming to professional edition, they'll be charging $75 per month per user. And same way, enterprises edition we have, unlimited edition we have. For enterprises, they'll be charging $150 per month per user, and unlimited they'll be having 300 rupees, $300 per month per user. Coming to developer edition, it's a free of cost, which we can use it for our trial version. I mean, for our re- programming. I mean, practicing purpose, etc., etc. So now we can see the user interface of Salesforce. So before entering the Salesforce platform, I just want to share one thing. Just see this link, developer.salesforce.com. In case if you want to work on Salesforce, you need to have username and password, right? So for that, you can use this link. I'm just sharing this link in chat box. Just copy this one. So once you paste that link, developer.salesforce.com, then you'll be getting this page. So once you get this page, just click on sign up, and here you can fill this form by giving you first name, last name, and your email ID. Role, while you are giving role, you can give it as a developer. And company name, you need not to give exact company name. You can give any dummy company name, and select country, region, postal code, etc., etc. And username, what whichever you gave the email ID here, try to paste it same here also for username. And once you give sign me up, then you'll be getting one mail from Salesforce site. In that mail, you'll be getting a link. Just click on that link, then it'll ask you to reset the password. Once you reset the password, then username will be whichever you gave here, and password, once you reset the password, you can log into Salesforce platform. So to log in to Salesforce platform, this is the link, login.salesforce.com. I'm pasting this one also. So here, and here I'm giving my username, and I'm giving this is the home page. I'm giving my username and password. I'm going to log in. I have one flow process in my arc, so you won't get all these things. Directly, you'll be getting a page. So this is a Salesforce application. Okay. So right side here we can see all the applications, not only ready-made applications. Uh, I also prepared a few applications here. So here you can see user information, and here Salesforce logo you can get it. This is indicates to Salesforce version. Going forward, I'll discuss about this one, and we'll call this one as a tab bar. We will call all these things as objects. So in next class, I'll explain what is the object, or what is a tab, etc., etc. And here you can find two search bars. So for this search bar, we can call as a global search. Global search in the sense, if you give any word here, it will be give the result for entire Salesforce in all the applications, in all the arc. But if you give here in that particular application, whichever you need, it will shows. And one more thing, we have two user interfaces in Salesforce. This is a classic user interface, and there is another user interface called as Lightning user interface. So if you click on Lightning experience, then it will be turning into Lightning experience web user interface. There is no difference between Lightning and experience by look, only just on look and feel, but a few things will won't be work in Lightning. So still in the market, few organizations are working on classic, and same thing in the market you might have listen LWC, Lightning web components. Those concepts also working on Lightning. So here we can call this one as a 9 dot symbol app launcher, and this is the setup bar. And here you can see user information. If you click on this, user information will come. If you want log out, you can log out here, and if you want to switch to Salesforce Classic, once again you can switch to Classic. Okay, so now we have done with cloud computing overview and Salesforce overview. So before jumping into the remaining things, I just want to know either you understood or not these things. Any doubts on this, guys, as of now?
No, sir.
Remaining people, is it clear for everyone?
Yes, clear.
Okay. So here, if you want to create any application, you can find applications here. As we discussed, sales cloud, service cloud, marketing, app launcher, community, Salesforce charter, everything you can find here. And remaining Indeed.com app, Dice.com application, Educational Trust, Nine Tech Solutions, etc., etc. We have created, and objects also we have created from our own. We are not using stand objects. So we can discuss in next class about how to create application, how to create objects, what is Sales Cloud, etc., etc. And coming to our syllabus, I'm going to complete in our syllabus all these things like Salesforce fundamentals, introduction to Salesforce we have done, overview of Salesforce and its editions it's done, home page customization we have done, and user management, app creation we have complete in our next classes. Once it's done with fundamentals, then we'll go with sales and service cloud, Salesforce objects, field types, overview, and creation of custom buttons and actions, Salesforce admin automation rules, Salesforce security model, reports and dashboards. Coming to development part, I'll start from scratch. If you don't have any technical background, so no issues. I'll start from scratch, so that will be easy to understand. So we can complete Apex triggers, Apex controllers, Salesforce query languages, asynchronous Apex test classes, Lightning experience, and Lightning events. So once we have done with these two, then we'll go with integration part. So for admin part, it will take 25 days, and development part it will take 35 days, and coming to integration part it will take another 10 to 15 days time. So if you skip integration for job purpose, you'll be having admin and development knowledge, that will be good enough knowledge. If you have additional knowledge like integration, that will be better for you to crack the interview for your career. So any doubts from that's it from my side. I'm done with my side. Any doubts from your side? I'm seeing few more people after started our session, right? Lakshmi, Radha, guys, can I have your introduction, please?